Dave from Midwest Sports here to talk about one of the new entries in the Wilson Pro Staff line for 2018. It's the Wilson Pro Staff 97 with Countervail. So you can think of this as a probably more user-friendly option to the RF 97. So Federer's racket, incredibly heavy, 12 and a half, a little over 12 and a half ounces. This racket weighs in about an ounce lighter, so still gives you a lot of that thin beam, control-focused feel that the Pro Staff line is known for, but in a what I would consider a more user-friendly package because it's just not quite as heavy. 12 and a half ounces is a lot to lug around the court. This weighs in about 11.6, 11.7. So again, for the average player, a little easier to get around the court, more maneuverable at the net. But still with the same beam dimensions as the Federer rackets, 21.5 millimeters, 16 by 19 string pattern. So very much a traditionalist design still uses the braided graphite and Kevlar. So just great control, predictable feel that you would expect from a Pro Staff. Again, for a player that generates his own pace, his or her pace, and hits the ball in the middle of the racket. So the sweet spot's not overly generous, but I think most people shopping the Pro Staff line understand that, and they know they're going to have to do most of the work on their own. Nicely head light, so the balance is still really nice. Even if you're playing a strong player with a lot of pace, this racket's still going to be able to send it back with quite a bit of pace as well. So just a really nice option. Obviously we can see the Cosmetic is updated for this year as well. The old kind of all black version, still an option. That the previous generation also was the first generation to introduce the Countervail technology. So the idea behind that is that it's just you can think of it as kind of a vibration shock filter. It's supposed to help you conserve energy so you're not worn out as quickly. It's subtle. You have to be careful with rackets like this because feel is so important. So if you dampen it too much, that aggravates some people. So Wilson, I think, has done a pretty good job of keeping Countervail in the racket, but it doesn't mute all the vibration. You can still feel the ball when you hit with it. So, and then of course the string you put in as well plays a role. So Countervail, just another feature in this, actually that is not in the Federer racket. So if that's something that appeals to you, along with a slightly lighter weight, the 97 Countervail could be the way to go. So just great update, great look for this year. Really good feedback on this so far. This is Wilson Pro Staff 97 Countervail.